Um, some of you might follow me on Instagram. Some of you might not. I don't know who's who. Some of you do, I think. But today I was on there and I was posting what I was listening to throughout the day, because for the first time in a while I just threw on Pandora, typed in a band, and listened to it. Listened to whatever played. And man, I listened to some good shit today. It was fantastic radio to work to. Yeah, while that was going on, these bands would pop up and I'd be like, man, I haven't listened to that record in a while. Man, I haven't listened to that CD in a while. And I figured I could make a video out of that. So I got 3 things pulled out. Before I get into that, I want to preface by saying that the station I listened to was Bauhaus. And if you know anything about the 80s post-punk movement, of course you'll know who Bauhaus is. They're fantastic, and it is a crying shame that I do not own anything by them at this moment. I did just order In the Flat Field, and yeah, so that's coming. I'm pretty fucking stoked about that. But some of the stuff that would pop up is just like Echo and the Bunnymen, who I'm just now getting into. Susie and the Banshees, who I'm just now getting into. Of course, you got like Tears for Fears was popping up. The Cure, of course. But some of the stuff that was popping up is stuff I actually own, and I thought it'd be cool to talk about it. I was using the hashtag Somber, Sunday Somber, or yeah, something like that. And so yeah, I want to get into and just do a quick little video about some of the shit that I listened to today and listen to every now and then, but now I'll be listening to a lot more often. All 3 of these bands are British. 2 of them are rather similar. One of them's a bit different, a bit more upbeat, and that's the one I'm going to start with. And it's Depeche Mode with Violator. This is a fucking phenomenal album. This was the band's 7th album, released in, I don't fucking remember when this was released. Shit. Just had it in my head and lost it. 1989. There you go. And this cassette's in really good shape. And pull out the J card and show it to you. I bought this for a couple cents at Goodwill, I think. J card's broken, but oh well. All your shit here. Put that back in there. But yeah. Most people, I'm assuming, know who Depeche Mode are. You know, probably Personal Jesus, Policy of Truth, Enjoy the Silence, World of My Eyes. There's a lot of really good singles on this album. But yeah, of the 3 bands I'm going to talk about, these are probably the more upbeat. They have more of the electronica, dancey pop kind of vibe to them. But for a band that had put out 6 albums before this, it is insane how good this album is. You would think that bands would lose it by the time they got around to this point in their career, but it might be a British thing. I don't know. But Violator by Depeche Mode is a fucking phenomenal album. I listened to this on the way home from work, and World of My Eyes is just so fucking good. Even though they do have that electronica vibe to them, their songs are still somber, and I hate that I keep using that word, because that was the hashtag I was using. But it is. It's got a sadness to it, even though it can be upbeat, and like Personal Jesus it's got that vibe to it. But yeah, Depeche Mode with Violator, fucking amazing, beautiful album. Love this thing. The next one up, I'm really hoping most people know who this band is by now, because this is a classic album, and it is Meat is Murder by the Smiths. Fuck, man. This is a super heavy album, and I don't mean musically, I mean like the message put across in this thing. Again, Goodwill, a couple cents. But 1985, Sire Records, who I believe, same as Depeche Mode, and Rough Trade. I'm not going to tell you who the Smiths are. You know who the Smiths are. You know Morrissey. You know that sad motherfucker has always made some very depressing, again, somber music. Fuck me. Did you see that? Ignore that. You didn't see that. But yeah, this is a phenomenal record. The Headmaster's Ritual is the first Smith song I ever heard. Which is really weird because most people know it for How Soon Is Now. But, or Meet His Murder. There's not a bad fucking song on this album. I actually listened to this not too long ago. And I put it in the car every once in a while. It's just 10 amazing fucking songs on here. I've also always loved this album art. The dude kind of looks like Michael Shannon, though. Now I'm looking at him. It's a great fucking album. Yeah. You can probably get the message they're sending across with the name of the album. Yeah, homeboy looks a lot like Michael Shannon right there. You got your lyrics and everything in here. Of course, it's a regular CD booklet. Yeah, Morrissey's a sad motherfucker. And pretty much anything he touches is really depressing. I love the atmospheric quality of this album. It's just super... It's blissful, but it's fucking depressing. And it's... all around, it's a fucking classic album. I don't care what kind of music you're into. I don't care you don't like this shit. Don't bullshit around. Most of y'all like the Smiths. And if you don't like the Smiths, you probably should like the Smiths. Yeah, it's a really good album. Like I said, there shouldn't be much I need to say about it. But yeah, some of these songs are coming across that station earlier and just it hit that nerve, man. I love it. This last one. Also, I did not plan for this to be on 3 different formats, but I did start off with a cassette, then I moved to a CD, and now I'm moving to a vinyl. It's kind of just how it fell in my lap. But this one is Closer by Joy Division. This is one of my all-time favorite records. Seriously, all-time. I fucking love this album. This is a repress from a couple years ago, not very long ago, but just on black. I don't think there's anything crazy on the, yeah, nothing special on the labels or anything. Yeah, there's song titles here. The Eternal, my first Joy Division song, which the first time I heard it was not by Joy Division. That's kind of funny. A quick story, just a side note. The first time I heard The Eternal, it was when... what was that band's name? Crooked Necks. There's a shoegaze band called Crooked Necks. Put out an album called Alright Is Exactly What We Aren't, or something. And they covered The Eternal and another song. I don't remember which one. Maybe Love Will Tear Us Apart. Maybe not. But I know they covered The Eternal, and that was the first time I ever heard. I got into all these bands really late in life. Like I told you, I just started getting into Susie and the Banshees based off the Vinyl Tag video that Marty Worm did. And I just started getting into Echo and the Bunnymen. But fucking Joy Division, this is a fantastic album. The other songs, Atrocity Exhibition, Isolation, Colony, so fucking good. And this is the last album that they released before Ian Curtis killed himself. They only ever released 2 full-length albums. And the first, I like it. It's good. It's a really solid album. But I think this was their fucking swan song. This was a hell of a thing to go out on. And, yeah. fucking Ian Curtis, he was a tortured motherfucker. Yeah, I really love this album. It's really good. I also have a rim, probably 7-inch for Love Will Tear Us Apart in here somewhere. And I'm just gonna, there it is. It's got Love Will Tear Us Apart and Leaders of Men. This also came out a couple years ago, 2009 on Cleopatra Records. I think it's just on white. But yeah, it's a little fun thing I have. Love Will Tear Us Apart is a fucking beautiful song. Yeah, this is alternate versions. But yeah, I don't know what got me in the mood for this stuff today. It was just something hit me and I wanted to hear it. I haven't listened to Bauhaus in a while, and putting on that radio and listening to all that shit, and it just put me in that dark mood. And like, it's dark but it's fucking brilliant and it's beautiful and I fucking love it. I love all these albums. They're all amazing. I do need to get Unknown Pleasures by Joy Division because this is the only Joy Division I own, sadly. I keep hitting this fucking table. This is also the only Depeche Mode I own, and that's the only Smiths that I own. I don't own any Smiths on vinyl, and that's a fucking crime. Well, I said it's only Joy Division. I do have the 7-inch, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this is all good shit. Like I said, I ordered In the Flatfield by Bauhaus today. Hopefully I'll be here in a couple days because I'm ready to rock the fuck out of that. I'm really digging Echo and the Bunnymen. I'm really, really digging Susie and the Banshees. I've always liked The Cure. I've never been crazy about them, but after today, I'm really starting to dig into them some more. Strangely, some Misfits came across the station too, which I guess isn't too crazy, but when you have the somber tones of Morrissey and Ian Curtis, and then you get Danzig doing his best Frankenstein Elvis, it's a little jarring, you know. But yeah, I don't know really what the whole point of this video was. I guess just to talk about some of the shit I listened to today. It was a really good Sunday, and I listened to some cool shit, and I want to talk about some cool shit. And this is all stuff I got lying around. I don't talk about CDs very often. I just got this not too long ago, and I was going to show it in an update video, but I figured this would be a good place to talk about it. Speaking of update videos, I should have one up this week because I have a ton of shit coming in. I got a new grab bag coming in of some mystery shit that I'm ready to get into. Bauhaus should be here in a couple days. Got a couple 7-inches, a couple LPs, and yeah, and that's if I don't buy anything between now and then. But yeah, I do have some smooth LPs to show, and I'm pretty fucking stoked on one of them. The other one is kind of, it's alright. But yeah, flea market grabs are the shit. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, man, follow me on Instagram. At Catch Me If You Canada. I'll leave the thing down in the box, you know. And yeah, have a good Sunday. Have a sad Sunday. Go listen to some really depressing English rock, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep spinning this shit, and I'm about to put this motherfucker on right now, and shit's gonna get real. You feel me? But yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and stay sad. Peace.